You are listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast exploring Scripture and all things related to it. New episodes are released daily. For more information, check out glossahouse.com and subscribe to our channels on Spotify and YouTube. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Proof Text. I am Michael Halcomb, and this is an episode where we're doing a Hebrew reading. We're looking at the book of Jonah still. We're just reading verse by verse and word by word through the book of Jonah. We're in Jonah chapter 3 today, and in particular, we're looking at verse 4. So Jonah 3:4. If you have a Hebrew Testament and you want to get that out, an Old Testament, go ahead and get that out. I'm going to also put the text up on the screen, and we're going to look at it. I haven't looked at it yet. I just pulled the text up, and so we'll do a cold read. Then we'll read through each word individually, like focusing on each individual word, and then we'll do an informed read at the end. So Jonah 3:4. So I'm going to put that text up on the screen, so if you're watching, you'll be able to see it. If you're just listening, that's fine too. You'll be able to hear it. But remember, read out loud. Whether you're repeating after me, reading along with me, however you're doing it, read out loud. That's key to building fluency, all right? Read out loud. So, Jonah 3:4. All right, give me just a second here. We're at Jonah 3:1. So let's scroll down here and see what we've got. Jonah 3:1. There's Jonah 3:3. And here we go. Jonah 3:4. So this is kind of a lengthy verse, but here we go. Vayatachel Yonah lavoa ba'ir mahalech yom echad vayera vayomer a'ir arba'im yom va Nineveh ne hapachet. All right, so it got a little slow there at the end, but not too bad, I don't think. Let's go ahead and look at each word. So we begin with vayachel, 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 and he went. Vayachel Yonah, Yonah. You got the whole vav there. Yonah, vayachel Yonah. And we have la. And we got the bet with no dagesh inside, so it's a V sound. La voa. Now, a lot of people will not pronounce that aleph. They'll say something like lavo. I pronounce the aleph. So, what we have so far, vayachel Yonah lavoa. And then here we have, I think I said ba before, but again, no dagesh. So, va'ir, va'ir, va. A'ir, remember the ayin is the and then you got the hirik yod. So a'ir, va'ir, va'ir. And then we have ma halak, ma halak, va'ir, mahalak. And we have yom again, the whole vav, yom, yom, echad. Again, we have an aleph, once again with segol, so the E sound beneath it. And the easiest way to do this when you have an aleph with vowel pointing beneath it, the nikud beneath it, is just say the nikud. You could do echad. Nobody does that. So you're better off just echad, 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 going with the segol. So yom echad. And then we have Vayi, Vayikra, Vayikra. Now this is interesting because you have the comments followed by an aleph, so Vayikra, or you could just hold the two A sounds together, Vayikra, for just a split second longer. So you can do Vayikra or Vayikra, which is more natural. Next we have va, ya. Here's the aleph with the holem over it. So in this case, you're just going to do the holem. So we have vayomer. Now, actually, if you want to get a little bit of the aleph in there, you vayomer, sorry. you can do vayomar or vayoamar. That's how I'm going to do it, actually. So vayomar, vayomar, vayomar. And then we have od. I think I said ir before, so I messed that up. Od. We have that ayin, with the holam vav again. Od, od. So vayoamar, od. And then we have ar. This is a good instance. We got the patach under the aleph, so they both make that ah sound. Ar, ba, im, arba'im. Now you'll hear some people just say arba'im. I might have done that even on my first read through. So arba'im, get that little hiccup sound in there. Arba'im, yom, od, arba'im, yom, vayoamar, od, arba'im, yom, va, ni, ne, ve. Nineveh. And then finally, ne, hipachet. Hipachet. Ne, pachet. Ne, hipachet. Ne, hipachet. Ne, hipachet. I'm struggling a little bit with that. Ne, hipachet. You could just do ne, pachet. Probably sounds more natural. Ne, pachet. Ne, pachet. So let's stop there and go back and just do a full reading. So at the speed, a decent speed. All right, here we go. Vayachel Yonah lavoa va'ir mahalech yom echad vayikra vayomar od arba'im yom v'nineveh na pachet. Let's try this where we turn the vowels off and see what happens. Where's that at? Let's see. Give me just a second. Language options. There we go. Let's turn the vowels off and see if we can get it. So we're back to 1 here. Let's go back to 4. All right. So Vayachel Yonah. Now, when you're just reading the text naked like this, so when you see yud like this, a vav. Let's start this. A vav at the beginning, you're going to be a v sound. A yud, it's either going to be a I, which is very common, vai, at the start of sentences, and then vayi. Vayi is how it's typically going to be, and then a l. So vayichel, something like that, and then you have when you have the vav following a yod, it's going to be like an o sound. So Yonah, or like a mix between an O and a U. Yonah, so Vayichel, Yonah, La. And then we have the Beit with no dagesh. It's naked. So there's the Holam. I'm sorry, the Vav. So it's going to be the U sound. And then Ah. So Lavua. Again, treat that like a Holam Vav. So lavoa. So let's back up. Vayichel Yonah lavoa v'ir v. So it's always gonna be like a sound there at the beginning, and then a ir. You're pronounce. You're gonna get the hirek. Ir v'ir ma. So whenever you have these prefixes, it's gonna just be like ma, ba, va, la, that kind of thing. An sound. Mahalek. So va'ir mahalek yom. You got the yod followed by the holam vav, so it's going to be a o/u sound, yom. And then we have ached or achad. Got the aleph pulling the ah sound, achad. And then you have va. Again, vayi is how that's often going to be, just like up here. Vayichel, vayikra. So achad, vayikra. So vayichel Yonah lavoa va'ir mahalech yom achad vayikra Vayomar. So you got the hold them with the you got the vav with the yod again, and then followed by the amar, vayamar, and you got the od, od. So you got the ayin followed by the vav. Gonna take a o/u sound, od, right? Vayamar, od. R, you don't need a vowel pointing here because you have the aleph, ar, va, im, arva, im, im is what that's going to be when you get the yod mem, arva, im. Again, yom, you got the vav following the yod, so yom, arva, im, yom, va, and you got a hirek yod probably here, ni, ne, ve, Nineveh. And then we have na, ha, na, where the hey is following the noon, so you just get a na sound. Paket, na paket, na paket. All right, here we go. Vayechel Yonah levoa va'ir machalek yom echad vayikra vayamar od arba'im yom v'ninevah nachapaket. Not bad. Let's try one more time. Vayechel Yonah levoa va'ir. Let's start over. Vayechel Yonah levoa va'ir machalech yom achad vayikra va'amar vayamar od arba'im yom Nineveh napachet. Not too bad reading without the vowels there, and it gets easier just the more you practice it. So work on that even, turning the vowels on and off. You can do that easily in stepbible.org. So let's read one more time with the vowels and then we'll end here. And that's a lot of reading for this episode, but you know it's worth it. All right. Vayachel Yonah lavoa va'ir machalek yom achad vayikra vayamar od arba'im yom v'ninevah napachet. All right, that is Jonah 3:4. I'm going to stop there, my friends, and say I hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.